From the director of The House of the Devil, Ty West, comes found footage horror The Sacrament from 2013. A news team trails a man as he travels into the world of Eden Parish to find his missing sister, where it becomes apparent that this paradise may not be as it seems. After watching The Sacrament, I was left asking myself whether I just watched a slow-burning suspense thriller adopting the found footage subgenre, or the work of a talented writer-director clashing with the limitations he's set upon himself. The Sacrament has an inconsistent balance of perfectly natural performances and verite-shattering specific dialogue. Ty West obviously displays instincts lacking for such a realistic presentation, and was not sub-genre savvy enough to transition from stylized retro thriller to hardcore found footage horror. Therein lies The Sacrament insincerity that goes beyond the fast food altruism spouting out of Jabba the Jones' mouth here, who happens to be the best thing of this movie. I will not pretend that the third act of The Sacrament was not absolutely engrossing to me. I fucking loathe religious cults with a violent passion, and seeing the blind willingness of Jones's congregation to kill themselves and their family filled me with dread-inducing anger at the pure evil act of indoctrination, leading such a mass of vulnerable people to their self-destruction. Obviously, it was me doing this to myself more than the film, and my rage distracted me from the film's numerous problems, such as the indecision over whether to go for a found footage or a documentary aesthetic, and the screenplay itself, which, for a good 40% of the time, came off as painfully telegraphed. Having seen actual footage of Jonestown from the seminal shockumentary The Killing of America, I was left wanting Chuck Riley's chain-smoked narration over this confused film. The Sacrament has fantastic performances and moments of pure chaos that are harrowing to watch, but something about the whole thing feels empty. For every great element such as the implementation of Vice media to aid immersion and Gene Jones' dark charisma, there is a poor decision such as the awkward pacing and the fact that anyone who actually knows about Jonestown will find themselves waiting around for the inevitable to happen. This was not a problem for me, but I can see others struggling to stay invested. In conclusion, The Sacrament is one of the hardest films I've had to review for this year's marathon, as it is not mediocre, it's actually quite good in places, but overall the film is deeply flawed. I'm still left wondering why this was a found footage movie to begin with, when I feel very secure saying Ty West would have made a much better film with the same premise, subtracting the shaky cam and multiplying the plot development. What ended up being made was a tense, intentionally depressing, bloated $5 million exercise in style and old school suspense that fools no one and confuses most. It's an above average film that I have no idea who it was made for. Probably this guy. Thanks for your time. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tomorrow's film is The Unholy.